Hey guys, and welcome back to Chaotic TV. We are in Game 2 of Group F, Match 5 of the selected IronSquid Chapter 2 group play. So, we are on GSL's Daybreak, and in the bottom left we see the red Terran for Team Acer, formerly of Team Slayers. He is MMA. And in the top right of Daybreak, I already said that, gotta stop repeating myself, we see the blue Protoss, formerly of Team Slayers also, but now on Team Azubu, picked up only very recently. He is Genius. Azubu's team captain is Violet, and they have picked up about 7 recent players. Inca, Top, Venus, as well as Eve, and I think Slayers Brown is still currently teamless, but we may see Azubu pick up a TSL member or two now that TSL is disbanded, unfortunately. But we see MMA with the forward supply depot just in case there's an early scout as well, like last time, which it may be after he drops this gateway. Indeed, Genius sends out his early scout. That might be just his style. Terrans, of what I've seen recently, don't normally scout all that much, even after they build their barracks. But we'll see what MMA decides to do. He's going again into that early gas play. Maybe we'll see more reactive Hellions and marine pressure like we saw in the last map, or maybe not. Maybe we'll see something interesting come out of this probe, but we again see the block off, so this probe won't see anything but that forward placement. He won't even see a forward command center helping block all this off. And the probe's going to do what he can to harass. We see the gateway about to finish up, and then pylon, of course. Very standard play out of both of these players. I'm a big fan of Slayers players. And I'm really sad that they had to disband, but if it had to happen, it had to happen, and hopefully these players will find new and even better homes than they had before and on the Slayers team. MMA playing for Acer now, with other players such as Nurchio and Scarlet, 2 huge Zergs on the Acer team, and Azubu now has Genius, of course, because he's playing for them, as well as Violet and 2 huge League of Legends teams, Blaze and Frost for Azubu. A little bit of cross promotion for League of Legends. I haven't ever played it, but it's a very action-packed game to introduce people to the esports world, because there's always action even at the earliest outset, whereas StarCraft is a little more of a connoisseur's game, in my opinion. You have to wait to see what really happens, and then everything gets really exciting. It's like an asymptotic curve. But anyway, we see the first expansion award goes down for Genius, and we see a starport coming out for MMA. We are on faster. It seems like everything's going in a little bit of slow-mo, but nothing really to worry about, folks. The Nexus here, and Sentry coming out, as well as no chrono boost on this warp gate, tell me that there's not going to be any kind of aggressive play out of Genius. These players are just going to wait until about 10 minutes to move on each other again. Poor mules, they just collapse so destructively when they do die. 2 more gateways coming out, just like last time. As this warp gate's about to finish, these gateways will come out just in time to morph into warp gates themselves. And we see the same kind of marine Hellion medevac pressure coming out of MMA. He's going to pick up these 2 Hellions with this medevac and get this strutting across the map with these marines right on time for them to meet up right about here. Maybe he'll take out this probe with these early marines. Maybe not. But we see, is he actually going to go for the 3rd Nexus? He's going to take that kind of risk? It's pretty ballsy for Genius to do if he does in fact do it. You see the Hellions moving across the map, and the medevac actually moved out with the marines instead. And we do see a 3rd Nexus coming down for Genius. All this is a big deal because this push coming across the map from MMA, the Harvesters is definitely in the count for, or in the advantage for Genius, but the army supply is an advantage for MMA. He loses a big force field, but he loses a couple of probes because of it. A big drop in the back. Warp in of the Zealot is all he can do, and these Marines are going to have free reign against these very light armored sentry, and there's just a build order loss for Genius. Makes it a relatively easy 2-0 for MMA against his former teammate Genius, and Team Acer takes the lead over Team Azubu in this Group F of IronSquid Chapter 2. So thank you for watching Chaotic TV. I am KO, and we will see you in the next Best of 3 coming to you very soon. Cheers.